Oh, get out of here! Love that. Him and his brother.
Yeah,
Isaac
right.
helped me on the movie.
Oh, did they?
Isaac did the art direction on the movie, and they're probably like the two most talented kids. Isaac's my favorite. Ben's great too, but Isaac's my number one.
Oh, well,
Where
we'll tell
your
them that.
interest came from in that band? You're so young.
Oh, it's just the best music ever. I mean, it's timeless. That music comes from like the great well of popular music. You know, it's the blues, it's R&B, it's gospel, it's jazz, it's of course rock and roll, and they put it into this homespun jambalaya, this new sound that will live on. And the reason why it's so timeless is because it is actually timeless. It comes from the roots, and so it's going to have longevity and be up there with the Beatles or the Rolling Stones or anything like that.
How did you manage to get the attention of guys like Ron Howard and Scorsese?
Well, you know what? We had a great story, and if you have a great story to tell, people want to listen to it. And it was just, great content, a lot of passion for the material, this sort of ethos that I'm going to give this thing everything I got to give, and it was really validating when guys like that take a look at what I'm doing, and they're really stoked and excited to be involved.
Did you think a year ago you'd end up standing right where you are now?
Come on, no, never. How can I'm here now? I don't believe it. You know, it's beyond words. A Canadian documentary's never opened TIFF before, and so being on this stage, on this mantle, I sort of feel like I'm in a way representing the great lineage of Canadian documentary filmmaking, and that's a phenomenal thing to think about. And it's again just a sensation of gratitude, and I had a lot of luck, and I worked very, very hard, and it was sort of like meant to be.
Why is it important to have Robbie Robertson's story be told here at TIFF?
Again. Yeah, I mean, of course, it's a hometown story. It's Robbie Robertson. He's a hometown hero. This is the place. Never dreamed that they'd give us an opening night showcase, but now that we're here, it's just unbelievable. Yeah.
How do you feel for?
All right.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
How did
Good.
Daniel get your attention? How did you get your confidence?
Ron, how did you get yourself involved? Why do you think it's important to tell this story about Robbie Robertson?
Well, I think it's a great story. It's great music, and not everybody knows, sort of the drama behind the scenes. And it's one of those classic instances. And yet, in this case, you're also celebrating an individual, Robbie, and a group, a collective that broke new ground. And they really did it that way, their way, and that's to be celebrated. Plus, the music is astounding.
How does it feel to be here at an opening film here at TIFF?
Yeah, it's
thrilling.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Look, we love the city of Toronto to begin with. I mean, we've both made movies
here, yeah.
Movies here, and the city's always been incredibly cooperative. We've gotten great teams of people to work on movies with us here, of course, and just to be here feels good.
And it's become one of the epicenters. I mean, this is one of the most important festivals in the world. And so to be an opening night, at this festival, and it's thrilling because I don't think we even appreciated quite how much it means to Robbie.
Yeah.
To be here tonight with his story and his film and this town,
What makes music documentaries so compelling at times? You've made quite a few now together. You've directed, you've produced. What do you think it is?
Well, I think people like the right music. Is a unifier. It is a global unifier. I mean, that's what's kind of fascinating about music is that there's so many languages spoken in the world, but if you have the right melody, everyone gets it. It's the shortest way to communicate with anyone on the planet is connecting to a song. And these guys have created universal music.
How did
You asked about Daniel.
Daniel.
Well, Daniel came with the project. He was discovered by Robbie, or Daniel reached out to Robbie Robertson. So there was a lot of trust there to begin with. But also, one conversation with Daniel, and you realized, how steeped in the subject he was, how passionate.
To the subject. Absolutely committed to the subject. He knew more than we did, actually.
And the fact that he's young is great, because instead of somebody who's sort of, it's a reminiscence of some sort. Here's somebody who's discovering this and sharing it with us with a lot of youthful energy.
You're supporting your daughter also.
I
aren't
am.
you?
Oh yeah.
FERNTV TIFF 2019 coverage is brought to you by AGJR Enterprise Incorporated.